Hello, collective. Where am I going? Okay. You could be trying to follow directions or GPS, trying to go somewhere, trying to get somewhere, trying to find parking. Where am I going? Okay, where am I turning? So you could be giving somebody a ride and they're giving you directions like right there in the car of where you're going, where you're going to drop them off. Okay. You could be trying to figure out where you're going and direction in your life, but for whatever reason, I couldn't get the cards together. All right. So, welcome and welcome back. We're going to get into another reading for love to see what you need to know when it comes to love at this time in your life, child. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. It's mellow. It's the weekend. Saturday, October 11th at 4:56 p.m. 2025. So be sure though, you guys, first of all, be sure you're subscribed. All right. And to like the video. It really does help with the channel. Leave me a comment as well if it resonates. But most importantly, just follow your intuition. Okay. I hope these messages help you guys, but don't bring anything into your life that does not belong. All right. Let's go ahead and see what the messages are for you darlings when it comes to love. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, for the collective when it comes to love. I'm also trying to be a little quiet because my neighbor is outside, right up under my window, doing things, child. Okay. Anyway, let's see for the collective spirit. What is the message that they need to... Oh my God, it's not love at first sight. What was that reading? Love at first sight. I don't know which one it was. It was recent. It was a recent one that we did where this card came out upright. I think it was the one that says they're devastated. Now they realize the damage they caused. Maybe. No, I don't think it was that one. I think it might have been the one. Child, I don't know. One of these readings recently we got that. If you know which one it is, put it in the comments for your fellow brethren, okay? But it says love at first sight. When I saw you, I knew my life was changed forever. That came out in reverse. Now you know it's not love at first sight, okay? An option. It might have been the one I said, but I don't know. I'm dating someone else, but I like you too. I can't decide who I want. I kind of want to figure this out for y'all. Hold on one second. Let me just see which one it was. Okay, so I was right the second time. So, okay, if you want to see the part one of this, I guess it's not really a part one, part two. Filming this on 2 different days, but I feel like this story is being continued from the other reading, possibly. Okay. But the title is You Caught Them. They know their plan to trap you failed. And the thumbnail says false intentions. You see the game they're playing. So that's when I got the love at first sight upright. And an option says I'm dating someone else, but I like you too. I can't decide who I want. Fast lane. Why take things slow? Let's speed things up. Okay. So someone sees you as an option. They're dating other people. They see you as an option. And maybe they didn't fall in love with you when they first saw you. Or they thought you were just going to be another option. But now they realize maybe that you're not. Or that you won't be involved in a third party situation. So they may want to, make things a little more serious. But I'm kind of getting like kind of wishy-washy energy. I don't necessarily like it. What's this love at first sight reverse? What else? Deadline. That's why they want to speed something up. Because there's a deadline. Somebody's got a deadline or somebody feels like their time is running out. It says a deadline is approaching. Also, a deadline could be missed. Okay, missing a turn. They took a wrong turn. This relationship could have took a left or went left. Somebody took a left or made a left, or the relationship went left, or someone took a wrong turn. Ransom, comply or else. A ransom note demanding something also could be blackmail. Oh, and harm. This could be a dangerous situation, or someone could be trying to set you up to harm you. This can also be self-inflicted as well. And we have presents, gifts. You may be receiving a lot of gifts at this time. You are giving gifts. Okay, these gifts can be in physical form or they could be spiritual gifts. I just did that so the card wouldn't be showing negativity. You know how this platform is. All right, if you want to donate, use the PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. That's the best way to donate. Anyway, y'all don't mind me, okay? Don't mind me. This is some weird energy. Somebody could be demanding that. I don't know. What else? Let's figure out what's going on. What else when it comes to love? Love affair, dirty little secret. Okay. You see the other word. Bumping uglies. Bumping uglies fix. X fix. Down low. Somebody's giving a person an ultimatum. I feel like somebody is giving a person an ultimatum. Like, if you don't do XYZ by a certain time, I don't know. That's crazy. Harmony, balance, peace, happiness. Vacay, get away, relax, have fun. So someone's getting lost in someone's eyes here. There could also be a time limit to how much time you can spend with someone because they're dealing with other people, or they have you in a third party situation, child. You guys are on a time limit. Be mindful of dealing with people who you know are in situations with other people or married, because the person who you're dealing with may put you in a situation where you could receive some type of harm. Privileged lady, lovers, unexpected income, occupation, wealthy man. Wealthy man is the counterpart to the privileged lady. Occupation could be a hobby or a business, not a dead-end job, a hobby or a business. Lovers. It's like somebody's threatening someone or giving them an ultimatum. Like, marry me or else, or I don't know. This is weird. What is this? This could also be someone cheating, having an affair with somebody, paying a person off. This could also be if you're in a third party situation with somebody, whoever they're more serious with could text or call them while you guys are together on vacation, or feeling like things are, very, it's like when you deal with someone who deals with other people, or y'all are both single, and this person has other people, or that they date, they could be getting calls or text messages from people while you guys are together, to where your time is going to run out with this person. And once they leave you, they could go be with the next person. Listen, if you don't deal with people like that, then bless your heart. But I'm just trying to give the message. And it feels like this is a situation where someone is being threatened to do something by a certain time or else, with the harm card. And it's like when they're with you, or when they're with their person who they're having a love affair with, they feel like, oh my God, everything is so peaceful. I get to relax. I get to get away. I get to have fun. Take a break from all of that other stuff. but it's like a dream or something. I don't know. What is this about? What's the message for the collective? The Wheel of Fortune. 6 of Wands. Empress and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like somebody's attention shifts to the Empress. Taurus, Libra, maybe Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. What else? 6 of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's like someone's position can change at the drop of a dime. 6 of Wands again to the 5 of Cups. Mm-hmm. What the heck? It's like somebody's trying to balance their energy between different people. It's like they have to pay attention to somebody who they really don't like. 6 of Cups reversed, 3 of Cups. 6 of Cups reversed, 5 of Cups. I'm looking at the 3 of Cups. Fell over. Someone is very vulnerable here to some type of loss of their position. They're making themselves vulnerable, or they're putting themselves in a vulnerable position to where there could be a loss, or there could be some type of sadness. It's like someone's attention is shifting to the Empress. And then once that happens, you feel abandoned, or you feel vulnerable, or you feel very open because you may have given your energy to this person, and then they can just easily like switch up and be back with their spouse or whatever. Or someone is being put in a very vulnerable position. What's the Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Cups reversed? 9 of Swords, 2 of Cups. This could be what somebody is telling you about their past. There's a conversation going on here that's making somebody afraid, anxious. 10 of Cups. Death card. Yeah, the vacation is over. The illusion is over. You may be anxious that someone is going to switch up on you or change up on you. Someone here is choosing to see what they want to see. With the 10 of Cups, it's like they're choosing to see what they want to see. They're not seeing something for the reality of what it is. It's like they're afraid to look, because then it makes the nightmare real. It's like what somebody is choosing to pay attention to, or what someone is choosing to focus on. It's like they want to focus on moving forward. They want to focus on getting to a calmer place, or getting to a more peaceful place, or they only want to focus on the good parts. Somebody is well taken care of here. This could be somebody who's like an escort. I don't know. There could be a man here who's wealthy, who deals with quote unquote wealthy women, or women who are privileged. Women who have a certain aesthetic. Okay, because this card, dirty little secret, down low, sex fix. So that's kind of like somebody could be dealing with escorts, prostitutes, something like that. where it's not love at first sight. We know it's not love. We know it's not real. It's like you get income from like making this person appear that they're on vacation from their wife. That's the energy it's giving. This could be somebody who's afraid to tell you about their past, but they've moved on from it. They're telling you all the good things about themselves. This could be a feminine not wanting to tell you that she used to be an escort or a prostitute. This could be a masculine not wanting to tell you that they dealt with these types of girls, or that they dealt with these types of people, individuals who did this as a profession for a living. This could be somebody with money. Okay. 34, 27, 15, 12, 13. That's a 7, a 4, 9, 6, 3. It's like someone is communicating about something that they're ashamed about, that they walked away from, that they don't do anymore, but it's a part of their life that they're ashamed of. Maybe they got introduced to it when they were a child. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't do readings today because the fuck? Somebody could also be involved in a situation where they're receiving gifts from, it's like an equal exchange. You may be receiving a lot of gifts at this time, or you are giving gifts. It could be both. Unexpected income. Somebody may be propositioning you when it comes to like maybe being an escort. Tricking folks into tricks. Turning tricks. I don't know. But it's like someone is, I feel like giving a person an ultimatum here. Like, if you don't stop doing this or change what you're doing, shift what you're doing, Wheel of Fortune, Death card. It's kind of like, I feel like somebody doesn't want to tell you about this part of their life because they're ashamed to talk about it. They've changed, or they have not done this in a while. Whichever side of the coin that they're on, they haven't done this in a while. And they've overcome whatever depression I feel like that they were in. And like they are winning the battle over this obsession or this addiction, or I don't know if it's an addiction or an obsession. It's like somebody won a battle when it comes to improving their life, changing their life. They won this battle, you know? And they've successfully, I feel, changed and evolved. But a lot of people may not want to deal with them because this is a part of their past. What? Somebody's occupation. That's what I feel like it is. It's not hard work. I feel like somebody enjoyed this as well at one point or another. Because they got to deal with pretty women, sexy women, you know. Or they got to deal with wealthy men. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like there could be literally an escort or a prostitute who's fallen in love with one of their tricks. Or their trick is falling in love with them and they want them to stop escorting or prostituting. I know this sounds crazy. But on a lighter note, when it comes to regular people, everyday people who don't live this type of life, some of you guys could be in a situation with someone who at first they didn't see you as like an option, but now they do. or something like that. It's like there's something here that's different about you, or there's something that's different about this person, to where I feel like someone is nervous about how people will feel about the fact that they have some type of baggage. Like there's a person here who may feel like you're not going to be attracted to them, or that you're not going to like them because of who you are and the options that you may have, and because of the baggage that they have. This could be how you feel. What's this love at first sight in reverse? 3 of Pentacles. Four of Swords. 3 of Cups. Somebody's not telling a person what they do for work, what their occupation is, how they earn money. And this is an unexpected way for somebody to earn money. So whatever it is, I feel like that's what someone is. I don't want to say they're ashamed of it, but I don't think it's not the first thing that they open up with. The way that someone makes their money is not normal. It's like they expect for people to not want to deal with them. It's like they expect for, like, don't judge a book by its cover. Love at first sight. You're basing that off of your first impression, the cover, what the first vibe that you get. So because of someone's work, and because of the unexpected, unusual nature of someone's work, they know that there are going to be a lot of people who aren't going to be attracted to them or aren't going to like them once they find out what it is that they do. So they don't tell people what they do for work and how they get their money. Because then all of a sudden people start acting weird around them, and they think that they're a certain way. They just kind of keep it a secret. Like, so this could also be children, like somebody who has kids. They don't immediately tell people that they have kids because it either attracts bad people or it scares people off. Like whatever this is, somebody is afraid that they're going to scare you off, or you may be afraid that someone is going to be scared off. It's like the longer someone lies about what they do, or the longer someone omits, because it's like they're telling the truth, Queen of Swords, but Four of Swords is like they're bits and pieces that are left out. It's like someone is not telling the whole story in the situation. And I feel like that kind of makes you or this person uncomfortable when they, or it makes people uncomfortable when they find out what you do. Because like if you're a midnight ballerina, or you do something like read tarot, I'm letting you know right now, as soon as I tell people I read tarot cards, they're kind of curious. Either they give me an abrasive like hell no, or they act weird, or they are curious and then they try to distance themselves. It's like weird reactions, right? Because there's misconceptions, there's people's personal beliefs and preferences, and like not everybody responds well to me saying that I'm a tarot reader, or that I'm a spiritual practitioner, or that I read cards. You know, even when I tell people I'm a content creator, oh my God, immediately people think I do OnlyFans. Immediately people go to this worst case scenario. And it's just like, you can't win for losing. Because if you tell the truth, then you risk being rejected. And if you don't tell the truth, you risk like building something with somebody, and then they find out later that you lied or you omitted part of the details. And it's just like, it's like somebody's trying to figure out how a person earns their money or what they do for a living. And it just feels uncomfortable a little bit. What else? New career. So now whoever this is may be doing something different. What is this? A clown? Yeah, someone may be feeling trapped in their career. Risk. Union, yeah. So this career option was a risk. Someone took a risk on getting into a business or an occupation or into a job or a career that would possibly like risk their connections with people or their ability to have a relationship. Or it's like somebody, I don't know, somebody could be a fucking mortician. That would be weird too. It's like, oh, what do? I get dead people ready to be buried. Like it doesn't have to be something sexual. It just feels like the negative connotation that a person has connected to their career can shift the way that they're being viewed. So they're nervous about telling you what they do, or they're nervous about saying whatever this is, or you're nervous about someone's reaction because the negative connotation makes people judge a book by the cover. What's this new career? The Star. Oh my goodness. Wow, we saw the Six of Wands a bunch of times. Maybe you want a new career. Maybe you want to do something different. Tower. Oh, and the King of Swords. Scorpio energy, Aquarius energy, possibly Libra, Gemini. All of a sudden, something shifts and changes to where I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in, or there's a shift in the way things are moving, flowing. Ten of Swords. Yeah, something is sudden. Six of Swords. Yeah, somebody might have ghosted you, abandoned you. Without a trace, without saying anything. What's the Star and the Ten of Swords? Two of Swords. Someone disagrees with what you do for work. And they're worried about it. They're anxious about it. It makes them nervous. It makes them uncomfortable. They feel like a relationship with you would be a risk. Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups. You're not like people who they've dated in the past. And this person is a little bit arrogant too, because you threaten them somehow when it comes to like what you do for a living or what you do for work. Why is this coming up in the reading for the collective when it comes to love? Ace of Wands reversed. Okay. So someone may not be attracted to you because of this, or you may find this person unattractive when you find out what they do. Like, because I feel that I get messages, you guys, just in general, from both sides. So you can know both sides, right? And I'm a person who's very objective. And right now, what it feels like is that you're on either side. And I'm not sure which one. But there's a person here who does something that on the outside looking in from a book, the cover of the book, judging a book by the cover. If you would hear about this person's profession or hear what it is that they do, you may have some type of pre-existing thoughts or preconceived notions about what it is that they do, or beliefs about what they do that don't align with what you want and they may be afraid to tell you, so they don't tell you. And then when you find out about it, you may feel like they deceived you or they lied, but they really didn't lie. They just omitted certain details, and it makes you uncomfortable because now you know what they do, and it makes you see them in a different way to where you may not be attracted to them anymore when you find out what they do for a living. Or when you find out this secret that maybe they're dealing with escorts or something weird. I don't know. This could be a fetish or something that somebody has, but it's like because of somebody's profession, they're being classified as unattractive. And you're either the one in the profession or this is somebody who you're coming across. 3 of Cups. Like there's some type of conventional attractiveness or somebody being considered conventionally attractive or conventionally unattractive. Something is unattracted to suitors, unattractive to different suitors, or it's frowned upon, or it's looked at negatively. Or you may not be attracted to this person initially, but that may change. Or that could have also happened with you where that changed. Maybe you weren't attracted to somebody off the bat, but then you got to know them and you became more attracted to them. Maybe someone felt that way about you where they weren't attracted to you off the bat, but then they became more attracted to you. Or it could have been vice versa where they were really attracted to you before they knew what you did for a living, and now they're not attracted to you anymore. So do you see what I'm saying? Or vice versa. What's the Ace of Wands reversed? Six of Pentacles. Another 6. 6 of Swords. Hangman. I feel like you're being guided in a certain direction when it comes to your priorities and what you should be putting your energy into, what's worth your time, what's worth your energy, and what's not. Who's worth your time and energy and who's not. I feel like as you've moved through this journey that you're on right now, you have received a lot of like negativity from the community. This could also be a situation where you're finding out that somebody doesn't see you, they're not attracted to you or something. I don't know. This is weird. It's like somebody doesn't want to be with someone because they're worried that if y'all are together, there's something about you that's not conventionally attractive. Maybe their friends are also talking about how you're not conventionally attractive. What does this have to do with the collective, though? The Fool. 9 of Wands. Yeah, so it's like somebody is afraid to be with somebody who's different. Or do something new. What's the Fool? The 4 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Wands. Yeah. Okay, some of y'all need to know. Okay, I'm sorry. This is harsh. Some of you guys need to know that you're defending a relationship with someone who doesn't find you attractive at all. They tell their coworkers, they tell their friends, they tell people around them that you are not attractive or that they're not attracted to you. And I don't know why they keep you around, but you're defending someone who you need to free yourself from. You're holding on to a relationship that you expect to go somewhere that you need to free yourself from. You're blocking yourself from a happy connection or a connection where you can be who you are. This is a relationship where you can be free, a new relationship, something different where you can be free and you can be who you are. But I feel like you're kind of like hesitating when it comes to making a decision. Pick the new option, pick the fresh, new choice. Okay, this may be what someone else was guided to do, but they were too weak to be with a person who's not conventionally attractive, right? Maybe you don't have a BBL. Maybe you don't have a 30-inch middle part bust down. Maybe you don't have like conventional beauty that this person looks for in other people. And they may not find you attractive and you're hanging on to this person and they don't really find you attractive, but you still deal with them or hope that one day that they'll claim you or something. And it's just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I feel like Spirit is trying to rescue you from something bad. It's like you're giving your gifts away to someone who is harming you, because if somebody is telling you that they don't have time for you, or they're showing you that they can only spend time with you in a hotel and they can never take you out or do anything with you, like, I don't know what this is, but it's like somebody is treating you like a prostitute. There, I said it. And I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that you need to love yourself. You don't know that somebody's been betraying you. I feel like somebody's been talking to their friends about you or telling people that they don't find you attractive. People are, well, so why you deal with Collective? They ugly, they this, they that, and they don't defend you. They don't say anything. It's like you're holding on to this relationship, or you're holding on to this person, defending them, protecting them. I don't know what the fuck this is, but I don't like this energy. What else? Like, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you're the biggest hoe on the block. If somebody wants to be with you, they should want to be with you regardless of what you do. I don't care if you do, if you come home smelly every day because you're the garbage man. I don't care. Whatever it is that you do for a living, somebody should love you for who you are. You shouldn't have to hide who you are or risk somebody feeling ashamed of who you are just to be with them. Like, that shit pissed me off. Self-reflection. Take a moment to reflect. All right. It's like you may defend this person to your friends and say, well, they're just this, they're just that. And meanwhile, they dogging you out on the back end. Transformation. Yeah, New Year's. You're about to be a whole different person, bitch. I don't know who. Listen, sir, ma'am, you about to transform. And look, cash flow is transforming you. Somebody who's obsessed. Ooh. Somebody who was obsessed with money and dogged you out because you were not conventionally attractive. You may have been down on your luck. You may have been a little broke. You may have been going through something. You may have been in a season where things were in transition. You may have been in a place where you didn't have everything that you had once before, or you had to grind. your beard, your hair, you may have not had a haircut, you may have not been able to keep up with yourself. So like when you look in the mirror though, it's like you may have not felt like yourself or been yourself. Maybe you gained weight, lost weight. I don't know what the situation is, but somebody who's obsessed with money or like materialistic things, superficial things, go back to that superficial reading and the reading that I told you about in the beginning, is about to see you transform. Yeah, New Year's, life purpose, toxic family, caught up, manifest, seeing through the fog. Yeah, dead that situation. Because the grass was fake. They're cautioning you. You're about to have a new perspective on a person who felt like they were ashamed to be around you or they just ghosted you. I don't know what this was. This could even be a relationship where you came up with somebody and you encouraged them in their career or their business or whatever, and you thought that you were going to be a part of their future, but they disconnected with you because you didn't fit the aesthetic. Like, you know that song by Jasmine Sullivan where she was like, what is that song? Hold on, I'm finna find it so y'all can listen to it. Okay, yeah, so it's a song that I used to sing a lot. It's called Brand New. And y'all probably know what it is, but it's off the album she did, Reality Show, and that was a real popular album. It came out in 2015. I love that album. And a lot of people were saying things about Jasmine Sullivan and her career because she looked a certain way. That could just be a message that confirms like the tone of the reading. But y'all can go listen to that song. It's called Brand New. I'm not going to play it, but she was like, if I had a dime for everything with a rap dream, when all the girls who be riding working 2 jobs, while the boys at home making mixtapes with a don't disturb on the doorknob. And I buy a cheap dress every Friday, 'cause I go to every show on the weekend. And I gotta look good when I'm rapping him. And then she was like, say he about to sign a deal. He about to blow. Gotta move to Atlanta. We about to go. I finally see the light and I'm glad I stayed. But the label said he should be single. Wait, what'd he say? And then she was like, well, baby, fuck you. And then the new crew you rolling with, who calling you ugly on the back end, they don't know you like I do. And then I swear when they start making money, they be acting funny. There's no love when they come up. They get it. They get brand new. They get brand new. Man, y'all, my voice ain't what it used to be, child. Yeah, and then she started talking about how this one for all the baby mamas and down ass chicks. Remember, y'all used to take bathroom pics in the crib. And he said if he ever got rich, well, we out this bitch. Believe that shit. But now you're living good while I'm sitting. Oh, he probably missing with them hoes. I know. That's so brand new. Listen, y'all gotta go listen to the song. It was everything. That's an amazing album. But what I'm saying is, it kind of feels like somebody who was obsessed with materialistic things, who kind of like dogged you out and left you out to dry, abandoned you because they got a new career or they got some type of like clout, or maybe they already had clout and they met you, or that maybe y'all are just regular people and this person was judging you because of what you do for work. Like, whoever this is, they're very like superficial and materialistic, and you're gonna realize that, you know, I feel like you wanted to be with this person because your perspective was a certain way, but we saw the hangman. It's like, I feel like when you start getting to a place where you're in a better place, whatever that means for you, like, because this is real, like, this is real love for me, for y'all, like, because I feel that you were allowing somebody to treat you crazy because of who they are or what you thought that you could have with someone, and you weren't the only one. I feel like they were talking about you behind your back, And it kind of feels like something is going to transform in your life with this new year. And there's going to be situations that evolve and develop in a positive way for you in your life. And this person, listen, they thought you was the ugly one. They were dealing with other people and you were the ugly one that had something that benefited them. I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. It's your gifts. It's your energy. It's your aura. It's the love that you showed them, or the energy that you brought to their life, or the fact that you could change their mood. They could talk to you, because that's what it is. 2 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups reverse, Wheel of Fortune. You had the ability to talk to this person and communicate with this person, share energy with this person, and take them up from a place of 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups reverse, and shift it around to something positive. And you deserved Empress treatment, but they didn't give that to you. They ghosted you, abandoned you, whatever they did, or they would come in and out, replenish themselves, and then leave and never give you what you really deserved. And that caused harm. It caused harm to your business. It caused harm to your professionalism, your work, whatever it is that you do. It was draining. And I feel like this person was dogging you out and you don't even know it. And to me, it's like you have peace and harmony in your life. Now that this person is not involved in it, you were giving them peace, but they didn't want to give you what you wanted. They just wanted to continue to take from you because they thought they could. And I feel like a lot of them are about to be obsessed with you because there's some type of cash flow or cash infusion. I've been picking this up in every... My son is yelling, whoa, oh shoot, whoa, 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 whoa. So somebody could be shocked. But there's some type of cash infusion, material gain. There's something that's happening for the collective where, see, because y'all, I could talk about this for hours. You're changing, okay? Because whatever low position that you feel like you've been in, you were never supposed to be in that position. And what's been, and I'm going to tell you guys, it's deeper than just superficial things and materialistic things and like where you live, the car you drive, things like that. It's like the oppression that a lot of spiritual people and a lot of people who are very close to God, like genuinely connected to source, connected to love, connected to just the sacred geometry of this world, really like tapped in. A lot of us have been attacked spiritually over the last like 5 to 10 years really badly. A lot of people who've come against us have been able to take advantage of us and use us, partially at our own fault, but partially because the energy was like allowing for that to happen. And a lot of us were being protected and shielded and hidden from these types of people who don't appreciate our gifts. And it's like we are being kind of used, even though it may feel bad, like make peace with it. We've been used by these people who didn't value us, and now we're being elevated so that those people who used and abused and took advantage of us and didn't value us, and all these different situations that took place where we were treated like dirt and shoved away, put in the closet, hidden, because people didn't want to really acknowledge what we were because it wasn't cool and it wasn't popular and it wasn't the it thing to do. Now we're being elevated and we're being put in those prominent positions where we are the it factor. We are the trendsetters. We are the wave makers. We are the ones who are in positions of prominence and power. And those people are now groveling back, okay, to us. Because now they see that, oh, now we're the cool. Now it's cool to be nice to people. Now it's cool to treat people with respect. Now it's cool not to judge people for who they are and what they do and how they look. And it's like, sorry, bitch. It's too late. Okay. Like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Go ahead and get in the comments. Let me know if it resonated, you guys. I'm not saying be hateful to people who were hateful to you, but I'm just saying you don't owe motherfuckers shit, period. If you found something positive or beneficial to help you in this reading, please consider donating through PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. Book your reading, whatever y'all want to do. But that's it. That's all. And I'll see you next time. Bye.